Why am I doing this? I could be watching Heartstopper. But no, it's October. Let's watch something scary. Bienvenidos, welcome or welcome back. Today we have a new series that I thought I would never watch, The Haunting of Hill House. I'm joined today by Benny the Sloth, who's feeling in the Halloween spirit and is all dressed up. I am not a big horror person. I watch some horror, I've watched old school horror. Nowadays I watch, more cerebral horror, whatever Talk to Me is, for example. I have a reaction to Us on the channel. It was early on, but I don't really do gore, sexual violence. I don't do any of that. A Terrifier will never pass beyond these eyeballs. An obscene amount of money would have to be given for me to watch that. No. Haunting of Hill House. People who know me, my cousins, my best friend, have told me, look, if you put on your big girl panties, you'll like the show. It's focused on the characters, it has an excellent story, good twist, it's right up your alley, except for the scary bits. The except for the scary bits are a big except for me. I'm a scaredy cat. I'm afraid of my own shadow. And I mean that literally. I have been spooked by my own shadow before. But I decided the channel is new. We're trying new things this year. We're going to watch The Haunting of Hill House that everyone tells me I'm going to like. I'm going to be scared, but I'm going to like. So I'm going to watch The Haunting of Hill House. Really, I'm going to watch 75% of The Haunting of Hill House. The other 25% will be me seeing my hand, back of my eyelids, that wall over there, as I try not to look. My light has a spider web on it. That's always good to know there's a spider in your room, isn't it? I guess it's in the mood for Halloween too. Hey, what do I know about the show? I know I know a little more than other things, perhaps because my friends and family trying to convince me to watch this. I know it's focused on a family in 2 different time periods, so I guess some of them are not dying in childhood. I know it's something about a haunted house, because title. I'm assuming there's a hill involved at some point. Oh, I know that at some point, there's going to be the mother of all jump scares. I have seen maybe clips of it a couple times over the years. People talking about, Haunting of Hill House the jumpiest jump scare of all jump scares. I don't know when it happens. It's probably still going to get me, damn it. But I know that at some point, it's going to happen. So I guess we can get this started. I have my Benny to hug if I need to. And hopefully I don't need some Depends. And we're going to watch, oh my god, The Haunting of Hill House. Can't believe I'm doing this. This is some bull.
Even larks and katydids are supposed, my son.
The fuck is a katydid? Do I need an emotional support bear? Emotional support bear acquired.
You scared?
Oh, she has an emotional support bear. Does it help?
Are you awake, Luke?
Because she was yelling.
Like,
Yeah, so Nelly. Excuse me?
Oh, her again?
Bent neck lady.
Shit.
ET guy.
Guess we better take a look. Your big brother must have scared her away. Big brothers are good like that.
what if she's hiding?
He didn't even check under the bed. Amateurs.
How long do we have to live here, Daddy?
Can we leave tomorrow?
Well, your mother and I, we have to finish fixing this house. And then someone has to buy it.
Oh, they're house flippers?
Then we can go.
Okay.
Yep, and then we can...
So did all this furniture come with the house? This is irrelevant to the story, I'm just curious.
Sweet dreams.
I think Benny was dusty, and now it have nose tickles. Natasha?
The pandas aren't dreaming.
Pandas, huh?
Pandas don't eat macaroni.
Noted.
Probably not. That door was open before, right?
Nope.
No, it's closed now. You're sleeping with open doors. I mean, if you have a dog, let it wander. But if not, why would you sleep with an open door? Why are we lingering? Why are we lingering? That wasn't even a real jump scare, I think, and still got me.
Everyone alive.
Not everyone.
And Shirley's sleep talking again.
Pandas don't eat macaroni. Hell no. to no, no, no. And now I go sleep in my brother's bed.
Luke?
Now Luke minding his own business. It's gonna be a hand. No. No. We're like 3 minutes in. Nice music. Disturbing statue. Why do I suddenly feel like I should have worn my Weeping Angel shirt? Oh, the maze inside the house. I thought it was showing me a maze like Shining style. It's like, oh Lord. Mike Flanagan. And I think the only other thing I've seen of his is Doctor Sleep, which was excellent.
Carl was driving on Rural 86 during the storm when he lost control of the car.
I don't know why my Netflix thing keeps popping up.
Hours. They said he could reach the horn, but he couldn't press it for long because you see his arm was broken. And that's how he died.
Eesh.
The night after he died, it started with drops of water, like raindrops falling onto my face.
I've gotten like 4 different music cues in my brain. I just want to burst out into the songs that follow those lyrics.
I felt the water on my cheeks, and I heard the car horn. And then I looked up at the ceiling, and there he was, hanging there.
Creepy.
And it was like I only just remembered, oh right, I can scream.
And run.
I'd also like to sleep in that room tonight.
Ah, he's a...
Goodness.
I can't remember what it's called.
I'll be fine. I can't promise I'll include your story in
Ghost
my book.
Hunter?
Of course.
It's
Oh,
possible.
no, he's an author. Also, my Netflix is not showing in HD. I don't want to interrupt the recording to figure that out, but I guess for next episode, I'll see if I can fix it. How many books has he written?
That's my favorite, the first one. Silence lay steadily against the wood and stone at Hill House,
Don't be ungrateful. She's a fan.
the most famous haunted house in America.
In
It's
fairness,
a famous haunted
it wasn't
house.
famous when we moved in.
Did his book make it famous?
You actually saw your husband hanging upside down over your bed. You've seen more than I ever have. I've never seen a ghost.
The way you write, I just assumed.
Other people's stories. You know, I can tell you one thing about Hill House that isn't in the book.
Oh, yes, please.
Calm
All
down.
those years trying to understand what happened in that house, you know what I never found?
What happened in that
reason.
house? Oh,
So don't expect one.
How are your brother and sisters doing? I wondered since the book.
he's getting a phone call. He's getting a phone call. She is not respecting the phone call. No. No was the little girl in the bed.
I'd rather sleep here in case she comes back.
She's in Doctor Sleep, right? She's the little girl in the beginning.
Hey, will you grab her blanket?
What if the blanket is haunted? Can't tell what's in her hand. Is it a rosary? Oh, and Mom on the floor. Mom, I don't know how old you are, but probably shouldn't be sleeping on the floor. Just looking at that hurt my back. Ugh. A locket? A pocket watch? Still can't tell. What? Is the clock going slower? What? Well, at least I know she's not gonna die in her childhood.
I'm sorry.
Sure, that's
So,
pandas don't like macaroni.
are you saying
right?
you prefer...
It's Max.
They run a.
I think he's just.
She runs a funeral home.
little nervous?
Sorry, excuse me.
Massachusetts, Maine, Massachusetts.
Is because it's important to say goodbye to Grandma.
I don't need to say goodbye.
She was a mean old bitch.
Mommy keeps sitting on my bed at night, touching my hair. She just stares at me, and her eyes must hurt because she doesn't blink.
I don't like that. Pretty house.
It's Nell. I need you to call me. I'm worried about Luke. Call me.
He's trying to fix the flu. The house doesn't like it, I guess.
Look at
Mr.
those
Dudley found
faces on
something
the
for you.
fireplace. Is that supposed to be the same concept as gargoyles? Those stairs, they don't look comfortable to go up and down. Woo! Tired.
Mr. Dudley says this is a master key, so it's supposed to open any door in the house.
He's a weirdo. So is that lady.
You see bent neck lady.
What do you think is in there?
Dust. I mean, it's probably a demon.
It could be a pony.
Be a dead pony.
I saw the shadow under the door.
If there's a pony in there, it's dead.
Okay, I said it as a joke. I wouldn't have said it to my little sister.
Where's the freaking key?
Don't say that word.
You say it.
She's older.
Daddy, we need more keys. It's an emergency.
It's an emergency.
I know you don't need me to tell you.
Nope.
Literally everything. And he sold his phone for cash, or he's still in rehab?
Oh, so Luke became a drug addict. Luke was the little boy next to her, right?
Fine, I'll just handle it, shall I?
That's why everybody dumps their on me, isn't it, Steve?
I'm the oldest. It's my job.
They have an excellent relationship.
Tea?
Yes, take the tea and then spill it. What's going on with the family?
So, does this stuff, capture the supernatural?
Don't believe in that word.
So, does it capture that?
Just answer the question, bro. It was a simple question, really. I assume Stephen was the older boy in the room, unless it's another brother. That outfit reminds me of that character in Angel that couldn't touch things because she had electricity going through her all the time. Which sibling is this? Have we met them already?
Hi,
You move fast.
Theodora.
Oh, Theodosia. Oh, there was a Theo that Steve saw in the beginning when they were kids. That must be her. Was it good for you? Beer.
I mean, who are you? What do you do? Where are you from?
Are these questions normally asked for a one-night stand?
What's that about?
I'm just kind of a germaphobe.
Then maybe you shouldn't having sex with strangers?
I have to work tomorrow.
Take a hint.
Early.
This was a come and go situation.
Was it something I said? No. We just did what we came here to do, yeah?
You just met. What did you expect? Did you shower?
New friend?
A ship passing in the night.
She's sweet enough, but pile of issues. I just don't think you can really know someone
What
after such a quick
issues?
encounter. You're like a guy. You're worse than a guy. You're like a frat guy.
She's a dude, bro.
We still haven't talked since LA. Theo. Don't.
Oh, they had issues. They had an argument. They had an all-out brawl. What happened? So at least they're close. Everyone else seems to have scattered. What? No. I don't know if I'd want to turn around. Not as bad as I expected.
Do you remember the bed neck lady?
You would think it would be kind of hard to forget. Well, I guess maybe if you didn't believe it was real.
She's back.
Nell, where are you?
I'm at home. In bed.
You are a lying liar who lies.
Steve's closest, so you go to him.
Did the sun come up?
Okay. I love you, Daddy.
You okay? You all right there? You all there?
Okay.
I'm fine.
You don't sound fine.
Sorry to wake
You don't sound here. The hell is she looking at? Oh no! Don't do that, girl. Don't do... Why is the lights on? Oh the fuck!
Yeah, I'm going. I'm going.
What's she talking to? She. Who is he talking to?
We gotta get out of here right now.
Why? My shoes.
Probably needs shoes. I mean, I guess it depends on how much time you got. If you don't have time, fuck it. Leave the shoes. Why does everything in this house have a face on it? Who turned the doorknob that slowly? No person. You just... What is out there? I mean, something that can turn doorknobs, apparently.
You keep your eyes closed no matter what you hear.
Okay.
Don't open them.
Is that close for me too? Can I keep my eyes closed? Closed eyes.
Eyes closed.
The Did I see people? At the worst possible time, my camera had an issue. I immediately paused. So we're gonna click back a second while I was freaking out whether or not I saw a person on the side there. I'm not gonna go back and check.
Get back in the car.
We're just gonna keep on running. We like that. Wait, who was in the window?
What's happening? Where's Mom? I thought I saw her upstairs.
That's not Mom.
That's not Mom. Who was it?
What about Mom?
I'm assuming Mom dead or possessed. Dead and possessed.
Dad!
Dad is having a freak out right now.
You're closest and your sister needs you.
You get home and you stay with her. You keep your eye on her. Don't let her out of your sight.
You're not gonna do it? You're not gonna even send a text letting them know you're not gonna do it? Are you gonna have a person floating over you like Nell did when she was a kid? Is that just a thing? Jump scare? No. Okay. Hey girl, I don't know if this is a good idea. Are you barefoot? Who are you dancing with, Satan? Weeping angel. What the hell was that sound? Okay. Close sibling bond or haunting bonded? Is that a thing? What? The drop of water. Are we gonna see Homie on the ceiling? Homie on the ceiling? Oh, I guess not. You should not be getting close if that was the case. Does she just have a leak? No, that was fine. That was fine.
There used to be a stop sign there until recently, yes? Probably just noticing the car horns now because you're not sleeping as well.
There's a leak in your roof.
Ah, so you're telling me
Happens all the
it's
time.
not real and I need a new roof? You just have all the good news.
And the man I
Wait,
saw hanging...
is the not haunting good news or bad news?
Why would I want to see my Carl like that?
Because it's better than never seeing him again.
Okay, she's gonna throw you out this house. Oh, look, he didn't get thrown out. That's nice.
The Steve.
We're back in time.
You didn't.
What's going on? My brother just raped the family is what's going on.
The language.
I sent you guys the manuscript in case you had any objections. I didn't have to do that.
Of course we object. I object, Steve.
We or I? Who's we?
And now you're digging up that stuff for $1?
Is it a lot of bucks?
Look, I can.
Is it a lot of bucks? How much bucks?
I need to start a real life for my own family.
We're your family, Steve.
But so is his wife. And any future children if that's what he wants.
It's a fact. I'll be damned if the apple didn't fall too far from...
He thinks he might be mentally ill? Or her? All of them.
You publish this, you know what it costs.
Did he at least change the names?
My kids don't take the stand, Ross. I've been
I
clear
had
about
my
that.
eyes closed when we left.
You don't say anything, Stevie.
This is not about them thinking he killed his wife. This is about custody of the kid. Who's suing for custody? If they said that, I missed it. And just because when he fled the house at whatever time in the morning after his wife had unalived herself and said the house was haunted to the police. But yeah, can't you just, it was a moment of being quite upset and craziness and whatever. Take the kids away for that?
No one goes near the house.
You're saying you want to keep the house your wife just died in?
So they still own the house?
Any idea?
And I want to know every day that it's empty, except for the Dudleys. And it sits there and rots.
I mean, it kind of makes sense to me. Even if I don't think it's haunted, my wife killed herself there. I wanted the house to die.
If you do, though, do we really have to go live with Aunt Janet?
So Aunt Janet is suing for custody? Lee? Who's Lee?
Hello.
Lee doesn't sound happy to hear from you.
What do you want?
At all.
Maybe I can come by and we can talk about this some more.
You know what you'd have to say. You tell me. Is there any point?
What the hell'd you do?
Hello, young man.
Hello, lady, I don't know.
Houses like this one require a staff.
Why don't you live here?
Because the house is evil. I don't live in evil.
So the people that lived here before us.
The Hills?
Ah. Hill House because the Hills live there, not because it's on a hill.
No one
Got it.
would live nearer than town. No one will come any nearer than that.
So before them, the Hills, who I assume built Hill House, but people wouldn't come near it. Was it already haunted? Or already had a reputation for being haunted at that point?
My dad found a bunch of stuff in the parlor. Tarot cards and Ouija boards and all that.
Oh, were the hills just really weird,
And you know what those
that's
things
why
do.
people stayed away?
This is the problem with schools these days. Smother you in science, and science isn't an exact science, you know.
Isn't it literally what science is, an exact science?
And the only light is the light of the Lord Jesus Christ.
We
need his
religious
light.
folk.
Do you know the Gospels, young man?
He does.
You're religious folk too?
He knows the Gospels. He's also familiar with the Talmud, Tao Te Ching, the Torah, the Quran.
That is a very well-educated child.
Well, I don't suppose either of you have seen Luke.
I assume you tried the treehouse?
Very funny, mister.
Why is that funny? He can't climb? She can't climb?
Trying.
It's a big-ass treehouse, dang.
Never occurs to her you'll be in your treehouse.
That's a big-ass treehouse. Damn.
How do you spell no girls allowed?
I told you last time that's a bad idea.
You have a lot of sisters.
Who's this?
Some girl I saw by the woods.
Who that? Oh, that's him.
You know, I used to have imaginary friends too.
She's not imaginary. Will you hang out with
My
me?
dude, you got some serious
want me to?
glasses.
Yeah.
Where do you get the ideas for these drawings?
Father Mucker? Yes.
Hey, Luke.
Oh, Luke. Where's his glasses?
Well, this isn't what it looks like.
Is he robbing Steve? Is he
Are you cold?
high?
$200 here.
In cash? Who carries
Hand me
cash?
that iPad. I know it really isn't what you think.
He totally believes you. I totally believe you. He gave back the camera. That makes him a good guy, right? Man, you better come back here and fix my door. That's the only lock he had for his front door.
I needed a good scare.
That Nell?
Did you tell Luke where I live? Did you bring him here? Me?
Why is she not talking?
Fine.
She's not talking.
Got us all listening. What do you want? Shit.
Is she dead?
Hey, try
Is she a
tell
ghost?
you.
She was at the house. She's dead. She's dead.
Oh. Well, Steve, you saw a ghost. Are you happy now? Yes, Steve is busy having a coronary right now. So that was episode 1 of The Haunting of Hill House. I gotta admit, I am intrigued. I want to know what story we're telling here. And it wasn't so far as terrifying as I imagined, except for that last thing with Nell. That might stay in my brain for a while. I might need to keep him with me when I go to sleep tonight. But so far, interesting. I want to see what happened to this family, what's happening with them, since we're going through 2 different time periods. How they all, I don't know, fell out of being close to what we're seeing now. And is whatever the hell's happening now and Nell's death going to bring them back to being a close family? And how did Nell die? Well, I mean, I guess the house got her, because she was at the house. For some reason, why did she go to the house? That'd be something else that I guess that would tell us later on in the series. We just realized I totally forgot to say it in the beginning. If you enjoyed this reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe. Especially subscribe. Trying to get to that 1K before the year end. I also have a Patreon where the full length of these reactions of The Haunting in Hill House and other full lengths like Veronica Mars and Invasion of the Body Snatchers, Inside Out 2 will be there. So hope you join me for my next coronary, which is called episode 2. See you all there.